see he's working on the body shots.
Let's not talk about him now because he could get steamrolled. Matt's a very nice fella, by the way, and he's a elite boxer.
What was he talking about?
No, I was saying that you work on the body shots as well. I see you throwing a lot of body shots.
Oh,
You're accurate as well.
13 for final round.
Yeah.
I'm John.
Don.
That's Don.
You know,
Does this man need an introduction?
Come on, man.
We're going to honour him and give him an introduction, but he don't really need an introduction. We've got the one and only, you know who he is.
That's right.
Peter Fury's in the house.
That's right.
One of my favourite people in boxing.
It's actually my date of birth this day.
Is it?
Is it?
Okay,
What month?
March.
March. Yeah, man.
I've just had my birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate the birthday wishes.
I know, it was hard work getting them all together, you know. Getting other people, ringing him up and making sure just, you know.
You don't need to do that, believe it.
Anyway.
But listen, moving on. Before Matty comes over, I've seen some skills in there, but I know that you're on him in training, right? What did you see? Break it down.
Yeah.
What you saw.
Well, he was told to take the power off completely and just work on his boxing, work on his jab, stepping in. Yeah, he was relaxed, he was calm. Want to see a little bit more closing the distance better behind the jab, coming in behind the shots rather than throwing the shot, standing there and then going.
Yeah.
That was the only thing he done in there, what was like he's got to work on. It's just his distance, because there's no point getting in there. He keeps blowing people away and he's not learning anything. So this one, he was told to go the rounds. And I'm happy he did go the rounds and he followed the instructions, but he's got these things to work on.
I see that we're throwing a lot of body shots as well. He working on his body shots. How you doing, sir? He's coming, isn't it? There he is, man.
That's it.
I see he's working on the body shots.
Let's not talk about him now because he could get steamrolled. Matt's a very nice fella, by the way, and he's an elite boxer.
What was he talking about?
No, I was saying that you work on the body shots as well. I see you throwing a lot of body shots. You're accurate as well.
Yeah,
Pinpoint.
again, the accuracy, he knows I'm accurate anyway, he just wants to throw more punches. There's certain things I know I should have done that we've been working on in the gym that he wants me to work on with my feet, that I wasn't doing, but maybe I was just a bit too relaxed.
Your footwork, I'm saying, number one.
Yeah.
For your weight, say your size, you can move. He's light on his feet. What are you doing, Peter?
He's nimble, isn't he,
What have you
Peter?
fed him?
He wants more from me.
No, I'm sorry, I thought, it's light, man.
But to be honest,
we're getting some more spinach.
Yeah, spinach.
but we expect he's a man, isn't he?
Yeah.
As I say, footwork's what we practice. He said we spend a lot of hours on it. But even then, there's still a lot of improvement. But I say there's still bits that he wants me to progress from, and things that I could see when I was in there. Maybe I was a bit too comfortable. I just wasn't doing it. And again, to be honest, it felt good to get the rounds in. That's the most rounds I've done in my career so far.
How did you feel?
I was fine.
Down to the man? Made you running it in the morning?
Right? Half 12.
Exactly.
You're ready, man.
And so it was good to be able to go through the rounds, and I know and to feel what it was like to do the rounds. I know I got in the gas tank. Do you know what I mean? I know I could have pushed on more, because at no point, and be able to test this, when I come back to the corner, I wasn't breathing. I was talking. I was very correspondent. The only thing is, I know it was annoying him because he was telling me what to do, and I wasn't always able to. I wasn't. Maybe I was a bit too relaxed, and I wasn't executing what he's asked me to do. But again, we're back in the gym on Monday anyway, so.
Back in the gym on Monday, Peter.
Yeah, look, there's not that much. All he's got to do, he's got to throw his jabs, and he's got to, rather than throwing the jab, standing there and then going in.
We can't give everything away, man.
We'll bleep this out.
Rather than just throwing the jab and then going in, because what he was doing is throwing the jab, and Dan, his experienced, he was gone then. So what he needs to do is throw the jab and come in behind him and do his second phases better. But that was the basis of it. Everything else is okay. More on the jab, more controlling the distance better. That's it. That's what he's got to work on.
There's a couple of times when he was stepping in to grab, I know I should just little step, boom, boom, and work from there. Started low and come.
Yeah, and basically when he was going around, he's dancing around, he was following him a little bit, rather than
instead of cutting him
across and cutting it off. These type of things, but This is what 6 rounds are for, because he can watch the video back. Rather than keep practicing in the gym, he can now see it under the lights.
It's where it counts, right?
Yeah. But make no mistake, he had strict orders. I said, I'm not interested in you knocking Dan out today.
Yeah.
Box and get the 6 rounds and do that.
You know what? Listen, you boxed well, wicked. You watch it back and you'll see what you've been doing, and he was good. Number one, trust me.
There's not many heavyweights move like you.
Trust me.
We were sat ringside watching Moses, right?
Yeah.
And Moses is very talented, and I'm sure Moses is going to do great things, but Moses don't move like he moves. Moses is very wide stance, flat-footed. What I know it comes down to you with the footwork as well, is how he's got both feet in range of being able to go laterally, rather than just straight back, side to side.
I hear what you're saying, but as again, you can't complain. Moses went and knocked him out in a round.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's just told us that you got took off the power. You could have took him out.
I know. But he's doing his own thing. As I said, we're right now, we're not focused on anyone else other than improving ourselves.
Good.
I know there's so much to come from him.
Yeah.
So he's a baby in the sport anyway.
Yeah.
And he's got all the right attributes.
Yeah.
When he fine-tunes them and he's using them to the best of his ability, he'll be a force to be reckoned with.
100%.
That time isn't now. That's why we're getting these rounds, and that's what we need the rounds. His second fight, he can unload a bit more and probably get another stoppage somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's start getting some rounds for Matt, because that's what he needs.
He's a coach, he knows what he's talking about.
100%. The worst to come out with them was a bruised fingernail.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, I know.
gosh.
It really hurts, actually.
Can we
It's
ask?
them gloves,
Is it?
Dug into the fingernail. I felt
The
it
Cleo Rays, wasn't there?
No,
Bravos.
Reverse.
Oh, Ravel.
Yeah.
Just give Rival a shout.
Yeah, big
Listen, he's only left Rivals custom gloves, what they've made for him, yeah? Where's he left them? In his bedroom.
I know. I have to give a big shout out to Rival.
Was he on
'Cause
time
them gloves.
today,
Hold on, I'm giving a shout out. Them Rival gloves were absolutely gorgeous, so we have to give a big shout out to
What
Rival.
colour were they?
They're white and black.
Next fight.
Yeah, custom name. And a lot of it looked after me, so
Nice,
obviously
nice.
through your man Peter here, but we have to give a massive shout out to them. Them gloves are beautiful.
Definitely.
And the sparring gloves, top tier.
Can I ask you what you said to Barry Jones when he was in there? You're having a good conversation with him. What was it?
I heard him mention something about Dobchenko, and I said that was a long time ago, bro. Let it go, like. Yeah, man.
Was he saying it while he was commentating as well?
Yeah.
He's got good hearing, hasn't he?
You fucking hear it. You sorry. Sorry, my language.
It's alright,
But you can hear everything, man. Like, as I said, I was so relaxed, and that was it. I was probably too relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, I was.
Listen.
I was
You was
talking to
enjoying
Gavin
yourself.
because he was shouting
Just
stuff.
enjoying yourself, Peter.
But that's it. Exactly. I was just enjoying.
You had a good time. I could see it.
Look, there was no stress in the corner. He was just told, we need to do this.
Yeah.
And he's trying to work on it. He's trying to do it. But look, we're always searching for things, what he needs to do. I'm not interested in what he can do. It's what he's not doing. That's what makes it.
About learning.
So far, so good. Look, he's had 10. He's now got a good 6 rounds in the bank. Perfect.
And also,
You're happy? You're happy?
Oh, I'm happy because
Yeah.
I see things in there what he's improved on.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. But when it all comes together, we've got a serious athlete here.
We're excited. We're excited.
Matty,
nice.
your entrance to footwork, man. I like it. I like the shuffle, the James Brown shuffle. Show me again, man.
I like the tune you come out to as well.
Did ya?
Yeah, that was a good tune.
Nice, man.
You want about the footwork when I was on the stage?
Yeah, that one.
That mind you, Riddick Bowe, when Riddick Bowe came out. Remember that?
Literally, I only done that because I think I did it in the dressing room and Peter told me to do it when I come out.
Listen,
so I was like, why not?
That's your gimmick. That is your gimmick. That is your gimmick. But your feet look really light when you was doing it.
Yeah.
Like a proper light. So yeah.
You need to
that's
do
your
what
gimmick.
Brendan did with us. Send him to Irish dancing there.
No, yeah.
Get some Irish dancing classes. You know?
I think so.
It'd be like what was that movie? Billy Elliot.
I'll be the Elliot.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do that to me. But yeah. Go on, carry on.
Last word to you.
Last word to me.
Last word to you,
right.
fans.
Well, big shout out to my sponsors. As I said, without them, I couldn't do it. The boxing is an expensive sport. considering it's a working man sport, it's expensive. So big shout out to them. Without them, I couldn't be here. Shout out to Rival. Shout out to Empire as well. Shout out to obviously big man here, Peter. As I said, he's helped me. He's helped me
He's
more
a joker, he is.
he's helped me more than any of you lot would ever understand. So as I said, yeah, as I say,
And big shout out to.
Hold, I'm not there yet.
All right.
I'm not there yet. I gotta give my family a shout out first as well. They always follow me around to support me. My brother, my cousin, Troy, Jai, Dan, and Max, Salter, and obviously big shout out to the 13th and final round.
Boom.
Appreciate it.
So
Appreciate it.
tune in,
Where
subscribe.
can they follow you on social media?
Hold
Come
on, wait,
man.
I'm doing my whole subscribe.
Let's go.
Like, subscribe, follow. 13th and final round. Follow me on Instagram at Matty Harris, obviously Peter Fury. And yeah, we're out. Cheers.
Big shout out to Team Fury.
Later.
Team Fury, get that
I
in.
want to say about Max McCracken as well, doing a good job with him.
That's it.
McCracken
Max,
doing a very good job with him.
and we forgot Damien, because he's in here.
Exactly.
Big shout out to Damien as well, taking care of us. Even when he's away, he could, for whatever reason, couldn't be here today, still making sure that we were looked after. So
that's good.
Big shout out to him.
Big
Lots of love.
respect.
And yeah, obviously, lots of love
I
to
like
Max.